He is asking the court to consider discharging him from probation with improvement or with some improvement, if that would be an option, considering he did complete the programming and it really was down to the online reporting and the money still being owed.
Court Uncut, what the people want.
Court does call the case of People versus Mark Williams.
Absolutely. Public Defender Natalie Pate, with and on behalf of Mr. Williams, is approaching. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Mark Williams.
Teresa Clara on behalf of probation. Your Honor, Mr. Williams was scheduled before the court for a violation hearing. The court adjourned this hearing from last week. We had a bench conference regarding Mr. Williams and some health conditions that he had. And the court put it out to have Mr. Williams provide that documentation. The court was made aware that Mr. Williams did complete all the terms of his probation, excepting paying his balance. He does owe a balance of $1,729.20. Given that he has completed the programming components, probation is asking that Mr. Williams pay that balance and be discharged from probation without improvement.
Thank you, Your Honor. I was able to talk to Mr. Williams and review the recommendation. Since this case, I know it originated in 2015. He's had a lot of, unfortunately, health issues. He's struggled with he's had strokes, but also been in and out of the hospital. He has completed the programming components of probation, and since this case, he hasn't picked up any charges. He does have an open license case. He states that was also from 2015. He is asking the court to consider discharging him from probation with improvement or with some improvement, if that would be an option, considering he did complete the programming and it really was down to the online reporting and the money still being owed. I did advise Mr. Williams of the balance and that I would send him over a form or the link where he can fill out the ability to pay form for the court to possibly review, especially given his medical circumstances, about either possibly lowering those fees or looking into a payment plan. But ultimately, we are asking the court to consider adopting the recommendation, but discharging him from probation with improvement or with some improvement.
Mr. Williams, anything you want to tell the court?
Well, yeah, since 2015, I've been in a 5-day diabetic coma. I've had several strokes and my memory is just not there anymore. And I'm struggling with finance because I'm on disability. It's just hard to maintain.
So you get disability each month, is that?
Yeah.
How much do you get each month?
$1,030 and my rent's $900.
I'm sorry?
And my rent is $900.
No, but you said you get $1,030.
Yeah.
Everything that's on here, has he paid anything on this case? Do we know?
He made his last payment was January 23rd, 2017.
And his condition at this point are struggles or challenges, let's put it that way. I'll say it that way. All right.
Your Honor, I can tell you that the monies that are owing also include some hefty late fees.
Yeah, let's given that that's
when he was on bench warrant status yet continued to.
Accumulate those fines and costs. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna discharge the defendant from, he did the programming, so I'm gonna give him credit for that. I'm not gonna do this half. It's either one or the other. I'm gonna discharge it from probation with him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I'm also going to waive all but $125 of the fines and cost state fee. And so, Ms. Pate, you can let him know what that means in terms of what he has to do. Did you hear me?
Not really.
You didn't hear me?
I didn't understand.
You didn't understand? You owe right now $1,729 and some change. I'm waiving all of that except $125. I take it the way your head went back. You heard me that time.
Yes, I did.
Okay, all right. And Ms. Pate will explain. Okay. Take
Thank
care
you
of
very
yourself.
much, Your Honor.